Hello and welcome to Fortrade. We will now take a look at daily analysis that can be found on the Fortrade website. When accessing the site at fortrade.com and going to the education section, you can find the section of the site dedicated to analysis. Clicking on Market Analysis, an overview of analysis-related content can be found. You can find the news, morning and evening analysis. Weekly analysis and technical analysis are here too. You can also find micro-analysis that examines fundamental events and their effect on the movement of financial instruments. The economic calendar is a very useful tool, which provides a timeline of important economic events scheduled to take place or figures to be announced. The calendar lists these events alongside expected estimates. Please watch our economic calendar video for more information. You can also watch our weekly overview in video form if you want to quickly catch up on important current events. Today we will examine morning and evening analysis. Clicking on Daily Analysis in the menu on the left-hand side, we can see the main part of the page is split into two sections, Morning Analysis and Evening Analysis. For both, we can find 10 financial instruments which are analysed on a daily basis. Morning Analysis is published around 9 a.m. GMT. Evening Analysis is published around 3 p.m. GMT. By clicking on Morning Analysis for the Euro-Dollar currency pair, we can see our fundamental and technical analysis. The analysis is divided into two main sections. The first is the fundamental part, and the second is technical analysis. Fundamentals are related to an important event that will happen or has occurred previously. It can also relate to economic or other developments that can affect the financial instrument in question. On the left side, we have tables containing technical data, and on the right, the graph which shows price movements. On the right, we have a 1-hour graph. This 1-hour graph is generated using the MetaTrader 4 platform. The pivot point and support and resistance lines provide indicators of technical analysis for us. These are actually calculations that show us potential levels for setting stop loss and take profit orders. In the bottom left corner, the reference price refers to the time the chart was generated. If you move your mouse over the chart, it will zoom in to give you a closer view. So the current value of the currency pair, in this case the euro-dollar, is just below 1.20. That's around here. So this is the price when the chart was created. The charts are generated and extracted around 8 a.m. GMT for morning analysis, or around 3 p.m. in the afternoon. The chart here contains 3 resistance levels, or in this case, 1 pivot line and 2 resistance levels and 3 support levels. S1, S2 and S3. These lines or levels are most often used to set the stop loss and take profit orders. These levels are displayed numerically in this table on the left. Resistance 2 is this green line marked R2 here, level 1.2290. Resistance 1 is marked R1, level 1.2260. And we have 2 support levels. First support is at level 1.2195 and support 2 level 1.2160. If, for example, we want to sell and to be exposed to greater risk, we will set the take profit order at support 2 at 1.2160 and stop loss at resistance 2 at 1.2290. More conservative investors who decide to sell would set take profit at support 1 at 1.2195 and stop loss at resistance 1 at 1.2260. Below the table that numerically represents lines from the chart, there is an overview of current signals which are software generated. This table contains 3 moving averages set at 20, 50 and 100 periods. Periods are set at a 1-hour level, so these are 20-hour, 50-hour and 100-hour moving averages. There are also 3 more oscillators: MACD, RSI and stochastic. The next table shows technical signals, where we have an overview of technical indicators on a daily, weekly and monthly level. You can see how to open positions using the MT4 platform on our MT4 Basics video. So let's go back to the website. Alongside the daily analysis section, you can find technical analysis here. This is only for real clients. If you click on technical analysis and are logged in as a real client, a window will open. So click on the window and a panel will open. In the top right hand side of the screen, you have a menu where you can pick your instrument. Since we are looking at the euro-dollar, we will choose Forex. On the left hand side, you have currency pairs. The time is set to GMT. You can choose the currency pair you are interested in. For example, if we choose the euro-dollar, the daily signal is that the currency pair is in a bullish trend. The same is true for the weekly trend too. Let's look at the chart. The pivot line is 1.226. It's the blue line here. The black box is the price level at the time the analysis was conducted. And this arrow here shows that at the support level of 1.2195, you can set your take profit level on the trading platform in the way we've explained already. For those who want exposure to greater risk, the take profit can be set at a slightly lower level, for example 1.216. Meanwhile, the stop loss order can be set at 1.229. And for those who want greater risk, it can be set at 1.2305. Below, you can see the relative strength index combined with a 9-period moving average. These also generate signals to provide the basis for this analysis. Please note that it's solely your decision to trade based on the analysis we provide, and that although profits can be made, trading CFDs carries a high level of risk. I hope you found this video about daily analysis useful. Please join us at Fortrade again soon.